Cheers. Here's to Wednesday, the 6th of January. Hello Frank. Hello Kimbra. Hello Jenny. Hello Ray. I'll just move this around a bit so I'm sort of more looking at you. There we go. Hello everybody. This is exciting. This is about something that we all do. I'm going to read out a definition very shortly, but it's just live, you know. Rather than think about everything that's going on outside the world, it's time we just think about what's affecting us, right? You know, and there is a 7-second delay. Cheers. And there's also a delay from my thoughts from the wine going to my brain and me speaking, okay? So this is part of, I'm promoting my Just Live YouTube channel, because now that I'm semi-retired, I need something to do, I've been told. I was resting with Ollie on the couch. Ollie's our puggle, one of our dogs. We've got Ollie and Daisy. And I had to talk to Ollie and he said, you need to find something to do, apart from working at the little bits and pieces at Avalon Airport. So Ray has just joined, that's good. Jenny, okay, so I think I'm looking at the big screen here. Okay, we're nearly, 2 minutes before we start. Kimbra has joined. Oh, I can see stuff on here too. So here's to Kimbra, Ray and Jenny and whoever else has joined in. David, I think David's in there too. Dave Shrubby. Cheers, Dave. How's the ukulele going? Mate, you're a pretty good player, so looking forward to... what's that? So... Oh, Frank. Oh, yes. Hello, Frank. Frank Watson. I love Frank. Frank, I love you. You're a beautiful guy. You're a musician, and you go right back to the early Shrubs. You go right back to my mother when she was younger, and you're an integral part of the family of the Shrubshalls, and yeah. So what have we got here? And so what else? I'm trying to look here. So we've got. Oh, we're ready to start, I think. Hello. So, hello, Frank. Hello, everyone. All right, so here we go. I think we're ready to start. Yes, it's 1 minute. 1 minute. I'm hearing an echo down there, Kimbra. Thank you for joining in on the snoring. Just live. What's going on with snoring, okay? Okay, now I'm going to read out a definition of snoring. I'm just going to put my glasses on. Pretty cool? Okay. No, they're not really. I bought these glasses. I bought in a chemist. No, I got them in the $2 shop, didn't I? They had $29 on them, and they're reading glasses. I'm only... what am I, Kimbra? 1.5? Yeah, Kimbra and I eyesight is 1.5 out, so that's all I needed. And I got these for $5. Okay, so I'm going to read out a definition of snoring. And this is my little friend, Piggy. And Piggy's got a real snoring problem, but you know. And you know what? Piggy's asleep. People don't realise that pigs sleep with their eyes open. Okay. All right. So, overview. Snoring. I'm just reading this off what I'm watching here. Snoring is a hoarse or harsh sound that occurs when air flows past relaxed tissues in your throat, causing the tissues to vibrate as you breathe. Nearly everyone snores now and then, but for some people it can be a chronic problem. Sometimes it may indicate a serious health problem. Now, I think we've all had problems with snoring. A lot of us snore, and you don't realise that you're snoring, but your partner does, or whoever's sleeping in the same room. Sometimes someone sleeping 2 or 3 rooms away can hear that, and so it's a thing. And I don't think it's something that hits you as you get older. I think some people snore. Hey, Kimbra, did we have any problems with people snoring, the youngies, when they were here for New Year's?
Yes.
Yes, we did. And who was that? You don't want to say. Who was snoring? Okay, so Kimbra's not saying who was snoring, but these guys were here. We had a group here for New Year's, and they were in their 20s. Is there anyone that I've got to say hello to that I've missed? Frank says, I have had close to a year of nothing to do. Well, Frank, there's always something to do, and that's why you have to tune into my channel, Just Live, because I'm going to show you. It's not about being on the treadmill anymore. You know, we're anyway. I'll come back to that later. We're going to have another show next week where we just talk about just living and not worrying about being on the treadmill for somebody else. You know. So we'll cover that another time. But the snoring is, now there's different things you can do for snoring. You can put a peg on your nose. Now, pegs on the nose. Have I ever put a peg on my nose, Kimbro? Peg on the nose, that's all right, but it's very painful. Rohan, hi Rowan, how are you? I used to work with him. Fantastic. Jenny, I have tried everything. Jenny says, I have tried everything. Oh. Jenny says, I have tried every remedy for snoring. I think now it's due to being overweight. Well, that's a theory, but I think we need a bit of proof on that. I'll just take these off so I can see what's going on. It could be overweight, Jenny. It could be a whole lot of things. I think snoring is a complex thing. I snore, Kimbra snores, even our dogs snore. Now, our dogs, Ollie and Daisy, are not supposed to be in the same room as us, but they jump up on the bed, and Daisy... Who snores the most, Kimbra? Daisy or Ollie?
Daisy.
Daisy snores the most. Yeah, out of the two, she seems to have the best breathing. Like, she's super fit, muscly or whatever. David said, snoring and farting go hand in hand. What do you think of that, Kimbra? David says, snoring and farting go hand in hand. Frank says, I sometimes snore at 5. Is that 5 in the morning or 5 in the afternoon? Now, there is a remedy for snoring, right? But you have to, it's extreme. And I looked it up, and I paid my money, and I got one of these things. So what you do is you wear it like this, right? So you put this on. So, well, earplugs for the other person, but you can actually put this on, and you know, I can snore all night, and nobody will hear me. Pillow over the head. Well, David. Good on you, David. Look, this isn't I'm not running a snuff movie here, right? This isn't an instruction on how to kill your wife or your husband or your partner. Okay. David, this is the answer to you. What was that? Okay. So, I don't think that's the answer, David. I really don't. Rowan says, it looks like you're going for a dive. Guess if it works, it helps. It does. It does. I often sleep with this on my head because I'm a loud snorer. No, that's a lie. I don't wear that at all. My wife is very tolerant. Kimber is very tolerant when I snore, but when she snores, and the dog snore, I tend to leave the room, especially if I have to work the next day in the morning. Now, Jenny says you've tried a lot of things. Frank says sometimes I am 180 centimetres, 72 kilos. Do weight is not necessary factor. I once woke myself up. So Frank, you woke yourself up snoring. That's amazing. You woke yourself up snoring. But did you know snoring woke you up? How did you know it was snoring? How did you know it wasn't a dog barking next door or someone trying to break into your room and suffocate you with a pillow? Right? I'm going away. I'll be right back. Now, have you noticed in the movies, they don't have to go to the toilet? I just had to go. Alright, so what I'm looking for, Frank and all the people out there, David, Jenny, has anyone got something successful that I can put up and say, this works for snoring? Especially snoring, okay, Frank said snoring woke himself up. That's never happened to me, but my hair's looking a bit... See my hair here? This bit of hair? That actually grew back from Daisy licking me. Our dog... I used to lay down in front of... Well, still lay down in front of on the lounge room floor watching a movie, and Daisy would come up and lick me, and I had no hair then. It's grown back. Jenny, glad you flushed Harry Shrubshaw. David, sleep on your side. Now that's a good one. Kimber, do you sleep on your side?
Yes.
Yeah, so when Kimber snores, and to be fair, I snore as much as what she does, but often when she's snoring, she's on her back, so I push her, and she'll lean over and start, and she'll go on her side, she'll be quiet for a while. But I think eventually the snoring comes back. So has anyone had any other remedies apart from pillows over the head or putting your partner on a bed that sort of splits apart and then pushing them down a hill or something like that? Looking for answers here. David, use a bottle under the desk. David, push her until she rolls off the bed. That will stop her. That's a good one, Shrubby. I like that. Essential oils don't work. So Jenny's tried essential oils. Frank says stay awake. I like that. Stay awake. You know what? I'm going to put some of these up on my YouTube Just Live channel. And I think stay awake's going to be the top one.